How you doing, good brother? Listen, we done finally got some NBA 2K26 news. You feel what I'm saying? They done showed us the cover athletes. If you don't know who they are, the cover athletes are SGA, Angel Reese, Carmelo Anthony, okay? And they got 4 versions of 2K. We get the standard, we get the WNBA, we get the Superstar Edition, and then we get the, like, Ready or Not or whatever. There's a 4th edition that comes with all 3 cover athletes on one page. And I'm not going to get into what I'll come with each version. Y'all can Google that. I'm not that type of channel. This is what I'm here to do. Speaking of what I'm here to do, what I need you to do is like the video if you haven't liked the video. Subscribe if you're new. Alright. This is my wish list for y'all that can't read and for my blind viewers or listeners. This is a wish list. This is what I want to see in NBA 2K26, alright? If I mention something and you disagree with it, tell me why you disagree in the comment section. If I forget to mention something that you feel like need to be in the next game, leave it in the comment section. Now, you too. It's your boy SelfMadeRob, aka Hoodie Rob, coming at y'all with another banger, man. This ain't even another 2K26 video. This is the first video about 2K26, but it is another comp gameplay for 2K25. Now, in the background, the Pro-Am game, we're playing against a top 10 Pro-Am team. And then in the second gameplay, we're playing against a top 10 player. All right, he's top 10 in terms of rep, not in terms of skill. In terms of rep, he's top 10. So, yeah, let me get into my wish list for 2K26. I took some notes, nigga. I took some notes. I didn't want to forget nothing. First thing is controls, right? When you pick up your controller and you get to playing 2K, you feel me? You get to doing shit. You get to shooting jumpers. It's some things that I want to see change, Ronnie. It's some things with these controllers I want to be different. There's really only one. Pump faking. How many times have y'all tried to pump fake and you accidentally shot the basketball? That only happens, because the shoot button and the pump fake button is the same button. Ronnie, make pump faking a different button. Make pump faking a different button. You know how when you want to throw a fake pass, you don't press the same button as a regular pass. You know how when you want to throw a self lob, you don't press the same button as a lob to your teammate. Make the fake shoot button different than the actual shoot button. I got some suggestions, Ronnie. I got some suggestions. I don't know how many people just tap triangle to throw a pass. Oh, my teammate's wide open. Let me tap triangle. No. We only press triangle when we're throwing lobs. It's the only time we press triangle. So how about if you press triangle once, it's a pump fake. You press triangle twice, it's a lob. Or we can even change the circle button. I don't know how many of y'all like throwing bounce passes. How about if you double tap X, it's a bounce pass. If you press X regular, it's a chest pass. And just make circle the pump fake button. That way, square is to actually shoot, circle is to pump fake. We will never accidentally shoot the basketball again. That's my suggestion. If you got a better one, leave it in the comment section. On to point number 2. We done with controls. On to point number 2. The builder. I had a conversation with some of y'all on stream about the builder, okay? I prefer the builder that we have now where you actually build the player how you want to build the player. You put the attributes where you want to put them. You make your player how you want to make them in regards to how many attribute points you have to spend. Some people prefer the archetype system back. You know what? Just let me pick Paint Beast. Y'all fill in what a Paint Beast is, and I'm running with that. Let me pick 3-point playmaker, and that's what I am, a 3-point playmaker. Let me just pick the archetype, because going in there, editing stuff, making my builder the same way, me making the build, I don't do a good job. Just give me archetypes. What do y'all prefer? Do y'all prefer archetypes or do y'all prefer the builder we have now where you build your own player? I prefer to build my own player now. In doing so, Ronnie, there needs to be some adjustments. One, y'all need to put me on the payroll because I've been fixing this game for a while, but there needs to be some adjustments. Adjustment number one, Ronnie, there needs to be attribute caps based on position and based on height. What do you mean by that, Rob? I mean, Ronnie, if I go and I decide to make a 6'2" point guard, I should not be able to have a 80 block. That just shouldn't be a thing. No 6'2" point guard in the history of basketball has an 80 block, right? If I decide, ooh, I want to try to glitch the system. I want to make a small forward, but I'm gonna make him 6'4". That way, I still get good dribble animations, and I still got There's a cap with position. There's a cap with height. So if you decide to make a small forward, the cap 3-point rating you should get is a 82, 83. That's just my opinion. Ain't no small forward shooting like Stephen Curry. There's not a single fucking one. There's not a single one shooting like Steph Curry. There's not a single one shooting like Klay Thompson or Damian Lillard or James Harden. There's not one. Ronnie, small forward, no matter what height, right? Small forward 6'10", small forward 6'4". Your three-pointer caps at 82. It is what it is. It is what it is. Hey, that's one of my suggestions, Ronnie. With this builder that we got right now, there needs to be a cap on attributes based on position, based on height. You're not about to make no 6'9" point guard and think, ooh, I'm gonna make a point guard 6'9", but because he's a point guard, my three-pointer's going to 99. No, it ain't. 6'9", three-pointer caps, 75. Three-pointer cap, 75. If you're 6'9", I don't give a fuck what position. If you're 6'9", your three-pointer's going no higher than 75. Ronnie, I'm gonna say it one more time. We need attribute caps based on position and based on height. Nobody, I don't care what their position is, nobody at 6'2" should be running around here with a 94 rebound. Boom, on to the next one. In the city, right? There's some changes I want to see made in the city. First and foremost, I like how the career went. The career was strictly about hoops. If there's any extra quests we need to do, any extra celebrities or cameos that we need to go and meet, they need to have their own designated spot in the city. We got this big ass city. Let's make it useful, right? It made sense when y'all had J. Cole in the game. Mustache on my lip. When y'all had J. Cole in the game and you had to run all through the city, it didn't make sense why he was in the studio and you made my player be a rapper. We don't want that. Don't give me extra storylines and shit about the celebrities. Just have them in their own designated spots, us to meet them, do endorsements, finish off quests, whatever. Put the celebrities, keep them out of their career. I don't want a million cutscenes in a career. Have their little quests and shit. Have the quest somewhere else in the city. You feel me? The city don't have to be one street. I'm not opposed to the city. We got these powerful ass consoles. I'm not opposed to the city at all. But just do that. Now, if you like me and you play starting five, you know, your homie's not on, you try to go play in the theater, but because, you know, you a high skill player, you can't get a lot of theater games, so you just go jump in starting five. There's no matchmaking in starting five, but one thing I would like to see happen in starting five, Ronnie, let us change the jerseys like a regular play now game, and let us change what starting five we're playing with, right? When I load up and I want to play with the Hawks, because I'm a point guard, Trae Young is not even out there. Why would I want to play with the Hawks with no Trae Young? Let me edit the lineups. Let me pick the starting five I actually want based on my player and how I want to play. You feel what I'm saying? Let me do that, Ronnie. And then some teams, you adjust the lineups to keep certain people in the game, right? If somebody loads up with their power forward, you move Jason Tatum to small forward. If somebody loads up with their small forward, you move Jason Tatum to power forward. You make sure Jason Tatum is on that court no matter who they load up with. Ronnie, I don't need you to do that. Let me do it. Just let me go out there and pick the 5 players I want to play with. Just let me, of course, respective to their positions, right? Don't let me put Trae Young at a power forward spot. Like, you know what I mean? Like, respective. If you're a point guard, you can play the 1 or the 2. If you're a shooting guard, you can play the 2 or the 3. You feel what I'm saying? Like, let me do the lineup adjustments. All right. Now, as far as like I was saying, matchmaking, Ronnie, there needs to be matchmaking in 3 places, Ronnie. 3 places: Proving Ground, Pro Round, the Event Center. The only places that need matchmaking: Proving Ground, Pro Round, the Event Center. There should be no matchmaking in theater. There should be no matchmaking in the rec. No, you already got places for people to match up with their skilled players. I play Pro-Am. I'm a diamond level team. I get on and I play a bronze team whose record is 1-55. Why am I playing them, Ronnie? Ronnie, why am I playing them, bro? Why? I should never match up with that team, bro. I should never. And vice versa. If I'm on a team that's 1-55, I should not be matching up with the number 8 ranked team in the world. It just shouldn't be a thing. Okay? Matchmaking in 3 places: Proving Ground, Pro Round, Event Center. No matchmaking anywhere else. Now that we've done with matchmaking. The stage, Ronnie. We've been asking you for this for a while now, and you did deliver, right? We did get a new look stage. We did. But the stage should change every single year. Hell, I would be cool with this. You know how you implemented the 3v3 mode in my team and you brought back the Rivet City Park for the my team players on top of that rooftop? Excuse me. Bring back old parks for the stage, right? Make the stage Sunset Beach, put VC on the floor. Make the stage the first Rivet City in the warehouse. You remember, Ronnie? 2K17, we in a warehouse, grind, grit. Yeah, make the stage that part. Change the stage. It don't have to change every season, but change the stage. But one thing I do like that y'all did in some parks that I find would be most beneficial in a stage, last year's 2K for Elite, we had the elevated courts. It was more futuristic. And then we had the course that you had to get on a trampoline and jump up to. Y'all remember what I'm talking about? Ronnie, make the courts like that in the stage, but for higher VC counts. Now, I know people be boosting. I got something for that. I know people be boosting. But look, Ronnie, right now, the 10K course, you got to walk up them little steps. Fuck them steps. Make that motherfucker elevated. 10,000 up there, rooftop. Yeah, rooftop, 10,000. Yeah, get on up there. 10,000. That's where the big boys play at. And you could also have a leaderboard in the stage. Instead of showing what the jackpot is the whole time, show the jackpot and then show who in the stage has made the most VC. Who in the stage has made the most VC. That way, if we look and we say, God damn, this nigga done made 300,000 in this stage session alone. He's probably boosting, you can ban him. He's probably boosting and you can ban him. Ronnie, put a leaderboard in a stage for who's made the most VC in this session. Do that, and then when a outrageous number show up, because keep in mind, the stage, when that VC is on the line, everybody's supposed to be competitive. You feel what I'm saying? We're supposed to be competitive. So if you can load up and win 10K 30 games straight, you must be a pretty good player. And you'll have the stats and the record to show for that. But if you can't, or you're not a really good player, and then you just made 500,000 VC and you keep winning games 21-0, you're probably boosted. Ronnie, we got a place for that. We call that the Shadow Realm. Pack them up, Ronnie. Pack them up, okay? Now, I want to listen. This is why I need to be on the payroll. I've been giving y'all good shit for the longest. We got another gameplay change right here. We got another one. Ronnie, you trying to punish people for quitting out of games. It's not working out because your system can't differentiate when somebody quits out of a game, when somebody gets kicked out of a game, when there's a disconnect. You can't differentiate from that. So now I done had a power outage. My power goes out. I lose internet connection. Now I'm banned for a week. Now I can't play 2K for a week. How about this, Ronnie? If somebody disconnects, that's thunder right there. That means I'm speaking facts. Here's another idea for you, Ronnie. If somebody disconnects, they should be able to load back in and finish the game. You know how, like, if you disconnect in other games like Apex or Fortnite, Warzone, you disconnect. Oh shit, my modem done cut out. Oh shit, my game crashed, right? My game crashed. You load back in, you pick up where you left off. Rodney, we need to be able to pick up where we left off in 2K. If you agree, let me know why. If you don't agree, leave in the comment section what you disagree with. If you haven't liked the video, like the video. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see you on the next one, man. Peace.